gonna talk about Bridgerton, specifically the Bridgerton backlash, because some of you are being a lot right now. Bridgerton has become the new thing that it's just fun for people that don't watch it to just shit all over. And here's the thing, I totally get that season 3 is probably the weakest season. In my opinion, it's because, let's be real, Nicola Coughlan is the main show. Penelope, she's what it's all about. We should be it's literally like if Penelope is not around, I wanna know where Penelope is. All of these other characters are not enough for me because, I mean, look at her on the press tour even, just Nicola, she's a goddess, we love her. So I understand being like frustrated by the season, but that's not what we're seeing online. What we're seeing online is people who don't watch the show trashing it because, oh, it's romantic and it's colorful, and like famously in one tweet that it's like a joke tweet, but also really got people upset. They compared it to Coco Melon.
I don't understand people who find Bridgerton to be a comfort watch or a comfort show. The most stressed out I've ever been is watching the show. I get very, very stressed very, very easily while watching Bridgerton. I think part of it is just, for season 3, for example, like, what do you mean Colin is going to find out that Penelope is Lady Whistledown at some point? And he hates Lady Whistledown. He's made that very clear throughout the season. And like, what's going to happen there? I hate that. I hate the trope of like the liar revealed. I hate miscommunication, and that's all up in there. And it's very, very stressful to me. And then there are people who are like, but the stakes are really high because the women, like, this is their livelihood, and without marriage they're nothing. And I'm like, sure, that is a very high stake, but I for me it's like the lying, it's the crossed wires. I can't do it. This is why I find shows like Never Have I Ever to be deeply stressful. Love that show, love it to death, but I watch it, I'm on the edge of my seat, I'm white knuckling my chair. I'm like, oh my god, Davy, not again. And that's kind of how I feel about Bridgerton. Great gowns, beautiful gowns, but the people wearing those gowns are making some decisions that really freak me out. So I get very stressed out, but I think, everyone has a different kind of comfort watch.
If your comfort show is like true crime and you want to hear about people being murdered, that's cool, let that comfort you. If you want suspense, that's cool, let that comfort you. Bridgerton is not that kind of show. The things about these kinds of romance things, specifically shows built off of romance books, is that they are not meant to be super stressful. Like, we know how it's gonna end. Spoiler alert, Penelope and Colin end up together. That's what it is. I've read the book. I know, I can tell you that. But the thing is, everyone knows that's what's gonna happen. The two main characters pretty much always end up together. And that's just like a core feature of romance. And when you go into these kinds of shows, you pretty much know that's gonna happen. Like, I'm sorry, we're here for pretty people and pretty dresses and pretty scenes. And I think that's perfectly okay.
So like, look, I'm totally fine if people wanna critique the show. That's what we're here for, all day, all night. But if you are gonna talk shit on a show you don't even watch, find literally anything else to do with your time.